Alrighty then, folks. Yes, Virginia, we do have Elder Scrolls Online coming up on here today. God help us all. But yeah, we'll be pulling in here in just a moment, as soon as we get the client loaded up. Yeah. There we are. Ding, ding. And of course, there we go. Head and flip this around here. Quick little tidbit here. Yes, we do have drops enabled. So, if you have noticed, Update 40 has been released to the consoles, which means those wonderful individuals will be jumping in as well to enjoy that goodness. There we go. And now, and before I forget, apparently you get, right now, the Gates of Oblivion events going on right now, it seems. Apparently get reward boxes by completing Blackwood and Deadlands dailies. Earn event tickets from dailies. And, of course, Impresaria's always got those unique goodies. All these nice, neat little factotum. These little polymorphs and everything. Autumn Messenger Fox. Ah, it's just a fucking map. Ah, good. Pick up our freebie. Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Get our thing here. And get our goodies here. And I believe we have our plot to get through too. Thankfully, this particular plot is usually pretty swift. Fine. And there we go. Hey, I don't know what's a bigger sign of me realizing I've invested too much into this series. The fact that I was able to spell Canarthy first try, or the fact that I was able to
What is it? Is this about
without
English?
search.
I took what I paid for. Never mind. What do you want?
What? Oh, sorry. Travel to Canarthy's Roost, please.
Good. I have business on Canarthy's Roost. Passage is free. The inspectors won't be looking for two of us. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, I'm ready to travel. I think it's going to be the beginning of a wonderful partnership. Excuse me, folks. By the way, I actually had to do something recently that I honestly wasn't really in the mood to have to deal with here, to be honest. Something that I promised myself I probably would never realize that I would be able to get, nor would I realize that, to be honest. I was probably a little surprised that even I got it in the first place, to be honest. And that is a gun. Yeah, if you must know what finally broke me into getting an actual firearm for my own personal self-defense, it was the recent Trump rally on Veterans Day. Calling us vermin generally tends to, anything about being called vermin, the people you're calling vermin tend to react to that quite, forcibly and forcefully here. And so, us lefties are not going to stand by idly. Just saying. Aw, I clipped the edge.
I hope to be done here soon.
I'll know one way or another. Oh, wow! Apparently, I went to 11%. They're just running. There's a reason for this! You'd be amazed how easy it is to get to a fucking...
Have you lost your mind?
Halt! Come no closer.
And you're bored as hell, and you're just basically making your way through all this stuff here. You realize that sometimes you just have to take the chance.
Halt! Come no closer.
I will come and go as I please, bitch. And now we talk to Razadar. Why, you may ask, did we wait till now? Skills. Don't forget, that brings us to 18 skill shards. Upgrading the hirelings is probably going to be my big one here.
Why must I suffer so?
Attack on Gourmand as well. There we go.
Help me, please.
We got the
My heart is heavy.
one-handed shield. Dual wield. Mm-hmm. So we've got our Hail to the Tone next. We've got our... But yeah, I've already got the Initiate build basically taken care of.
don't deserve this.
Yep. Alright, skills. Actually, no, wait. Items, sadly. Inventory, there we go.
Somebody. Anybody. I must carry on.
It's more than I can bear.
I must carry on.
Alright. Okay, I'm gonna have to actually eventually get to Julianos, but that will be a job for later. Ew.
Why must I suffer so?
Somebody.
Those Praxi. Those, yeah, I'm gonna have to eventually snake my way over to a, somewhere that'll deal with this. Anywho,
I don't deserve this.
uh... Actually, let's, we'll pull a zombie up briefly, see if we got anything in here.
Deposit.
Withdrawal. A, B, O, no. C, R. Brown lethal poison. Well, shit. And I'm kind of slightly stuck on the meals until tomorrow. We're gonna go ahead and check to see how many we got on the main. Probably not many, if at all. Alrighty then, we got the XP scrolls. A, B, chicken breast. Fuck. Now, $64,000 question. Oh, right, here we are. Alchemy Station. I'm fairly certain our provisioning's still pretty crap. Well, I'm gonna have to actually head, I think, to Morny for this. Not Morny. I'm sorry. Barty for this. Well, considering I'll have to load anyways, I might as well take the fast travel option. Vivek Temple. Easiest way to buy a skill respec. Without having to go... Well, technically I could have gone in the morning into Town Hall, but... Vivek is actually closer to the Way Shrine. Like, here we are. How much do I have? Okay, we'll have to talk to Zabi again.
You seek Azabi? Depart.
Withdrawal.
What do you require of Azabi, Flake?
Okay, this I like. Being able to it automatically resummoning on the way back.
What kind of trouble we getting into?
Well, nothing too major. Unsummon back to Azabi.
To leave possessions with Azabi.
Withdraw.
No, thief. This one.
Did I miss anything good?
Nope. Mm-hmm. There we go. And now we can head over to Blackwood again. Glowing Wish Shrine. And then...
You there. The Ivory Brigade has need of you.
Fish. Next Magica, Princess Light, Magica. We'll make some, Yaga drenched mud balls. And then some crunchy spider skewer. And that should get us for buff food, I think. It'll have to do at the very least until we can get some, decent stuff on there. I shouldn't have to worry about health, I don't think.
Let me apologize for my besotted colleague. Tasting is not the same as drinking. Now, how can I help you?
Well... go ahead and withdraw. Thank goodness I invested a bit in the provisioning. Before I forget. Go ahead and log off main. Now let's Head on over to Hey Roost. Kanathi's Roost. Again.
Have need of a zombie? This one is here to serve.
Alrighty then. I want those, and you. What? There we go. And then east.
You seek a zombie? Deposit or...
Oh, I almost forgot to deposit currency. Normally I wouldn't do this until later, but I am way above on this. 20. Four. 3, 4, 9, 1, 5. Deposit.
To leave possessions with it.
Now we can dismiss a zombie. Apparently, hello.
We need your face to become familiar, so your presence won't be questioned. Come, stay by my side.
Okay.
This one so you fall from thin air. Pop, drop, splash. Roz would have tried for a backflip, but under the circumstances, this one is most impressed.
Why send me to Volkel Guard?
Razumdar is here on a mission of some delicacy. This one did not know how your presence here would change it, but honestly, Raz is glad you returned. You may be just what he needs.
Why need me?
First, a question. Where did you come from?
Now, I'm trying to remember this one with Raz here. I always try to remember this with Raz. Raz features heavily this fucking... Let's just say he features heavily in at least a couple more DLC than you think. You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
If you landed 5 paces north, you'd have squashed a rat, slipped on its guts, and cracked your head on a signal drum. The whole island would have known of your arrival. So where did you come from, truly?
Oh, apparently a Daedric prince named Meridia asked me to spit things right across Tamriel. A nice tattooed lady. And I came to an understanding.
A Daedric prince, you say? Raz has a nose for lies, but you seem clean as an ocean breeze. If anyone else asks you, where will you say you came from?
I'm a Dominion soldier who survived the shipwreck.
Yes, lie with confidence. A straight face and a gleam in your eye. Well done. It is very good right now to fit in. Your sudden arrival, it does not fit in, you understand?
Why should I trust you?
You should not. You should trust your instincts. Leave if you wish. No one will stop you. Or come with Raz and do what you can to help us recover. In the process,
Where are you?
friendly Khajiit, privileged to see someone drop from nowhere and land in sea.
Why you're helping
As
me?
you are no soldier, which is useful.
Very well. Alright. They don't need a soldier for this.
A moment. This recruits without injuries. You mentioned something about the shattered shoals, yes?
Glad you're up and about, recruit. I'm in need of a scout to head to Shattered Shoals. Most of them are founded to the west. We've had few survivors trickle in from that direction.
What you need
We
exactly?
captured a sea viper spying on the camp. Those pirates never travel alone. Find out if they're around Shattered Shoals, and if so, what they're doing on this island.
I'll do what I
Before you
can.
head to Shattered Shoals, speak with Eelsil. He just returned from exploring a nearby temple.
Alright.
I wish I was on an adventure.
And Eelsil.
Ilsil, this recruit wishes to speak with you.
Marvelous, isn't it? We'll have to construct a special room for the Morning Stone when we bring it back to the Mages Guild. I'm sorry, did you need something?
And Karen had said you returned from a nearby temple.
Yes. The Temple of the Morning Springs is an old Khajiit ruin not far from here. We excavated the Morning Stone from one of the chambers. As you can see, its supply of water appears endless.
Encounter any sea vipers?
You mean pirates? In an ancient Khajiit temple? Preposterous! All we saw were the undead warriors that overran our camp.
Well, I can understand why, but just to move the plot along, why were you attacked by the undead?
I have no idea. Actually, I have 12 ideas, but they're far less fascinating than the Morning Stone. Probably some sort of ancient curse. It usually is with these things.
Of course. So, can you tell me anything at all about the sea vipers?
Arrogant sea elf pirates. To my recollection, they aren't known to raid Kanathi's roost. Oh, and they have a thing for snakes. But I'm sure we both have more important matters to attend. If we should speak.
Alright.
Before you depart, let's meet by the statues north of camp.
Alright, so we'll go ahead and do that.
There, you see? You fit in and no one will stop you from walking away. But as this one said, there are opportunities here for people that fall from the sky.
Listening.
Ilsil is most impressed with his newest bubble. But the undead are a threat to all of Canarthi's roost. If you want to, you could search the Temple of the Morning Springs.
Alright, anything
Baroness
else?
told you how the hurricane dashed the fleet into Canarthi's roost. Now the sea vipers are picking at the bones of our ships. Strange, yes?
Where are you heading?
Oh, there's far less glamorous work to be done in Mistral, at the northern end of the island. Let's meet up there, after you've done what you decide to do.
Alrighty then. Do 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 do.
sure do stink.
All this wasted food. Lasted hundreds.
Waxing gibbous.
Can any of you hear me? Where are you?
Alright.
You there? Have you seen my squad?
Don't know what you mean.
We were all in a little Alkosh, part of the Dominion fleet sailing for Canarthy's Roost. Then a hurricane blew up out of nowhere. Sails tore, hulls cracked, and we were thrown into the ocean. I ended up here. I can't find the rest of my squad.
You know if they survived?
I heard one of them calling out, but the ocean.
I'll help
I'm sure
find.
my squad made it.
What can I do about that?
Filled with squat creatures. Good luck.
Who are you? Were you part of the fleet?
Sergeant Furion sent me.
Alive? Good. That's good. Wave smash me taste like sandals boiled in mint perfume.
Alright.
Good.
For the rest.
I lost a lot
Estelle.
of friends in that storm. Give me some good news.
Sergeant Furion sent me to find you.
I saw her swept overboard in that damn storm. Held on to the rigging long as I could.
How about Torchback Triggers?
Used to think this stuff was only good for practical jokes on snowy days. Once I can heft Spleen Shanker, I'll hope they appreciate their good fortune when you find them.
And then last but not least, Angwan.
Bless Ifra. I'm glad you
Sergeant Furion sent me.
alive. I suppose glow juice. By the gods, it just might. Soon as Lieutenant Gellin dragged me out of the water.
Alrighty then. Head over to cave. Tied to a blood-stained post in the body of a Wood Elf Marine who appears to have died recently. Appears to be a signal on Harry Dominion Marine Lieutenant coat soaked in blood and shell. Oh, looks like we found a.
Turns out my squad were the ones who found me. Ever consider a career as a Dominion Marine? You'd make quite a scout. My squad said you were looking for Lieutenant Gellin. Have you found him?
Oh. Yes and no. He did.
What do you mean?
Looks like some sort of ritual battery.
First, a hurricane blows out of nowhere and destroys our fleet. Then, an able-bodied Dominion Marine is captured and tortured to death. What else was in that cave?
Oh, lots of bones, candles, snakes, steaks. You know, your typical Saturday night blood orgy.
Some kind of sacrifice? This is too big for my squad to handle. We need reinforcements. Nistel spotted a beached ship nearby. It looks intact, and she spotted Dominion sailors aboard.
What you gonna
We
do?
need to combine our forces and find who murdered Lieutenant Gellin.
I'll give him the heads up.
Take this. I found some glow juice while I was looking for my squad, but they're on them.
Torchbug treacle. Quartermaster
Want
Obla.
to slick-arsed sea viper or a cat? The hurricane killed hundreds of Marines. Why does it matter if one of them
He was
died?
murdered in the ritual.
Oh. Well, the Prowler is like a hen in a wolf den until she's seaworthy again. Maybe you're... And I'm
sure they'll help.
they'll be as useful as they were in the hurricane. Should they care to prove otherwise, they're welcome to do actual work. Oh. Barnacle. Captain Jimala uses it to navigate. The pride of the long coast. Joan and Jode, don't let the captain hear you sing. Captain Jimala took over the Prowler a few years ago.
Alright.
Nice ship.
These aren't Dominion sailors. They're privateers. We'll show that old sea cat what Dominion Marines can do. Edalus is the best scrounger in the regiment. If you want, I can send him out to look for a helmsman's wheel.
And now. Do.
He's on his way. Anything else? Nistella's is good with a mallet as she is. She'll have those leaks fixed in no time. What else? Onglorn is our best tracker. He can recover the Sunsider in no time.
Alright.
I almost pity the Sea Viper who's holding on to the Sunsider. Onglorn will recover it soon enough.
That's it.
It's time for that mangy private.
Alright.
It was fast. All right. I said I'd consider it.
Alright.
You'll want to hear. You just made the Prowler seaworthy.
Now we talk to El Capitan.
Due to your efforts, the Prowler is free to sail once the tide comes in. Those Marines did their...
Alright.
Watched the Sea Vipers drag a Dominion Marine into a cave. Later, he saw your friends remove the Marine's body. If we weren't so short-handed, I ordered his rescue. But 3 of my own crew were missing.
What happened to them?
Before we understood the danger, I sent my crew to scavenge among the shoals, so the Sea
Happened, right?
Vipers happened. Now there's a...
Alrighty then. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. Let us go ahead and yeah, good privateer here, and then we go down here, and then the
Sea
segue.
vipers are insane! They're trying to create another hurricane!
Another? What do you mean?
Sir Verkvild and I were scavenging for a replacement helmsman's wheel when the sea
What
vipers
did they do?
filthy Maormer dragged my mates up and tied them to these serpent-shaped statues. Then they started charging
They
us.
created the storm.
I'm sure of it. It was a terrible sight. The
All right.
Maormer wore lodestones on their wrists. It let them ignore those.
Those sea vipers are insane!
Yep. Verkvild.
They won't kill me today!
Do 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 ba da do ba 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 da ba da ba da do. There we go.
Sir, and work, then we'll finish repairing.
Alright, investigation of Shattered Shoals complete.
The Dominion welcomes all who wish to join.
Halt! Come no closer.
And now, let's go forward over to this one.
Please, a moment. Please, I need your help.
What happened?
Part of an expedition from Eagle's Strand. While we explored the Temple of the Morning Springs, the dead began to rise. The others fled, but my master never emerged.
What do you need me to do?
Wards seal the temple, marked by M. And
All right.
no doubt, Aurelian thought it could be.
Alrighty then. There we go.
You have such intricate stitching. Turn back.
What are you?
I wish to be. The next. I tire of this. Leave or die. It matters not.
That can't be good. We need to get those wards down fast.
Scorpion's poison courses through its prey. Spider weaves the web around
Watch
its
for undead.
prey.
I'll disrupt the ward.
Let's head down to the catacombs. What do I didn't start with?
barrier is down. But before we proceed, I need to speak with you.
Catherine?
When we entered the temple, that skeleton made it sound as though Aurelian was in grave danger.
Alright.
Dominion relies on Aurelian for his sound judgment. He's taught countless students the ways of Magicka. Thank you.
We're gonna do it again.
We found the Morning Stone on that pedestal. That's Aurelian! What's he doing up there?
Ears that large and you still don't listen.
Who's Uldor?
Why, I'm Uldor. I see your...
What is the Morning
that accursed blue rock. I'm about to restore my wardrobe. I believe I'll keep him. At least until my summoning ritual wears him through. You see, undead are also beige. But I
really?
adorn myself with hundreds of torches
beige
in order to collect the more colorful garb at Eagle's Strand.
You're just basically not wanting to wear beige. You're a cunt.
Then drown in a sea of bones.
You first, douchebag.
Leave Aurelian for now. We have to disrupt the summoning ritual. I'll destroy the bone piles if you... It'll take a moment to weaken the circle. Keep the undead away from me. It's working! I'll weaken the next circle. One last circle. We can do this. We must do this. Go. Help my master. I'm right behind you.
Stay back!
Uldor! Get out of my body now!
Silence! None command Uldor!
Uldor, I command you by the tears of the two moons, return to your prison.
Ah! That won't hold me for long.
You're Gathwin's ally, yes? Please disable these traps so she can make it to us safely.
Alright.
Despite all my knowledge, Uldor's influence over me was absolute. I'd be little more than a puppet without your timely intervention.
Are you hurt?
Only my pride. But we have a more pressing matter. As Uldor sensed my thoughts...
How is that possible?
Uldor was a powerful Malmo wizard who learned to separate his spirit
What's
from
that?
the Morning Stone's endless water supply, tied Uldor's spirit to his body. When Eilsil removed the Morning Stone from the temple, he set Uldor free. Once again, Eilsil's sloppy methods nearly caused the death of me.
How do we restore Uldor's
The
prison?
Morning Stone's power. Remove them from his tomb. I propose Gathwin recovers the Morning Stone from Eagle's Strand. Meanwhile, we restore Uldor's prison. Simple enough.
Mm-hmm. What does the Morning Stone do?
The centerpiece of this old Khajiit temple. After Uldor's reign of terror, the Sea Elves gave it to the Khajiit so it would become the key to his prison.
I am in danger of being warned.
No, which is why we must be the ones to enter the tomb. After he saw you through my eyes, he seemed convinced that to wear you would destroy him. For some reason, he feared you.
Well, if he can't affect me, I should enter the tomb alone.
No, we must enter the tomb together. Though he can't wear you, he could quite easily obliterate you with his magic. Only by splitting his attention can we hope to defeat him.
I'm ready to face him.
Master, I know what you're planning. I won't let you throw your life away. Aurelian's plan is to let Uldor possess him. They'll both be sealed in the tomb forever. But it doesn't need to be this way. Seal me inside.
Why take your master's place?
Aurelian is too important for the Dominion to lose. Besides, we both saw how the summoning ritual weakened my master.
I don't know about this.
Please, help me convince Aurelian. I will gladly seal myself in the tomb to spare my master. Uldor is a threat to all on this island.
I have to hear Aurelian's thoughts first.
We should hurry. Uldor won't be trapped for long.
Gathman wants to take your place in the tomb.
That's madness. I've experienced so many summers. My greatest accomplishment was watching Gathwin blossom into someone who far surpassed my own deeds. No, she must recover the Morning Stone. You and I should confront Uldor.
I need a moment. Break time, folks. See y'all in a bit. We're back, folks. So, as we were making our decision, I choose you!
You won't be trapped for long. That's
Brilliant!
You can't do this, Master.
The Dominion will thrive without me. It's far stronger than it knows.
Then I should recover the Morning Stone. Farewell, Aurelian.
I know, Gathwin. I know.
You! I won't wear a poisoned outfit.
I've reconsidered what our combined power can do, Uldor. I willingly give myself over.
I knew such power would tempt you. Very well.
Hurry! Place the tears of the two moons in the pedestals.
Wretched fool! I'll turn your friend to ash. Stay away from those pedestals. Do not leave this tomb alive. You worthless rag! This tomb can't hold me forever.
Long enough.
Go quickly. I feel Uldor's weakness fade. Hurry. Tell Gathwin of the plan's success. But don't mourn for me, friend. I earned a useful fate.
What'll happen
Uldor
here?
will sustain me. Better a living form than a dusty old skeleton, I suppose. I'd hoped for more time to meditate, but this wasn't what I had in mind. Goodbye, my friend. You're what all in the Dominion should aspire to be.
Farewell. Let Gathwin know.
It's done, isn't it? Aurelian is sealed inside with that monster.
He saved everyone on the island.
Forgive me. Uldor couldn't be allowed to roam free. Something had to be done, and you had the strength to see what I could not.
So what you gonna do now?
I'll ensure the Morning Stone remains guarded at all times. I should make a full report so the Dominion understands the danger of Uldor's capabilities.
And of Aurelian.
No good comes from dwelling on the past. Aurelian lives, which means there's hope. He's a great man. A good man. I don't care how long it takes. I'll find a way to free him from that monster. Forgive me.
Alright.
You did so much to help a stranger. I won't forget. I can open a portal to the temple courtyard if you wish.
I'd appreciate it.
Hurry.
Alright, heading out. Do. Alright, now we head on to Mistral. Let him know what the heck is going on. Does the name end up getting familiar? Mm-hmm. Alrighty then. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Do, 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 do. There we go. So we've gone through those. Now we go to the perils of diplomacy, I believe. Beep.
Halt! Come no closer.
Oh, you look like a side quest.
This one has heard reports.
Mm-hmm.
You've kept busy.
Yes.
Good. You fit in now more than ever. How did things go?
Well, Shattered Shoals and Morning Springs have been dealt with.
Clearly, you were meant to help us out. Joan and Jode have a sense of humor, yes? And of course, Raz thinks discretion deserves a reward.
Of course it does.
Keep your wits about you, my new friend. Mistrel's houses cast deep shadows, and vipers lurk in the tall grass. Mistrel is the jewel of the southern seas, a free port with trade ties to half of Tamriel. Ambassadors from the Dominion arrived weeks ago to negotiate its admission into the Alliance. Unfortunately, things have not gone smoothly.
Inke?
Kenarthi's Roost has an old treaty with the Maumar. They claim the Dominion fleet intended to invade their home waters. It's a sticking point in the negotiations. The Sylvanar could use some help. Find him, give him this token. He'll know you are a friend.
Alrighty then, I guess.
Without Mistral's support, the Dominion will have precious little defense on its southern coasts. But we are not here to conquer anyone. The High Elves, Wood Elves, and Khajiit stand united under the Eagle Banner. We secure our borders against invaders from the Covenant and Pact, but it is no easy task. And Queen Irene leads our Dominion, of course.
Who's the Sylvanar again?
He is the voice and spirit of the Wood Elves. They say he was, and will be their greatest leader, whatever that means. This one knows him as an unrivaled diplomat. He is also the Dominion's best hope of resolving this matter peacefully.
And what are you, Raz, really?
Razumdar is just a simple Khajiit. He seeks the best for all the people of Tamriel. Also, a saddle that won't pinch the tail. One day.
If you find that, let me know. In the meantime, let's go ahead and light up this way shrine here at Mistral. Yes, there are only 2 wave shrines on here. It happens.
Is the Sylvanar blind? Every one of these sea elves is a venomous serpent waiting to strike. We should have cleansed this place of Maormer scum the moment we arrived.
Do not worry. It is safely caged. Tahara would not let it tear the flesh from your bones.
I'll be at this a while.
How can this humble servant aid you?
What can you tell me about the Vicereeve over here?
Our esteemed Vicereeve represents the Aldmeri Dominion's interest in Kanathi's Roost. He is personal retainer to Prince Naaman. Had Queen Irene not returned, he would advise a king. Pity.
Ah, that explains the short man complex. And, who else is in the diplomatic party?
Representatives of the Aldmeri Dominion. Vicereeve Peladil carries the interests of Somerset and Queen Irene. The Sylvanar and the Green Lady represent the Valenwood.
Any idea about Mistral being important?
Perfectly situated for naval stagings against Cyrodiil. Furthermore, our holdings depend on our naval prowess. If this island were left to its own devices, our enemies would find a way to use it against us. But such speculation isn't healthy.
I got you. Let's talk to the Vicereeve.
Lorcan, take them all. Why did the Sylvanar negotiate with these filthy Maormer?
Well, and what has your racist ass got against the Maormer?
Those pirates are a stick in the High Elf eye. They capture our merchant ships and raid our settlements. If I had any say, we'd negotiate with a sword at their throats.
Let me guess. You're not in charge of the diplomatic party.
Not as long as the Sylvanar confuses diplomacy with capitulation. He's inside with the rest of them, pretending this won't end in bloodshed. Go, see this farce for yourself.
Alright. Let's have a chat at the Chancery.
I heard that people were beaten and starving down in that Tower of Lies prison. I wonder if they were hungry enough to...
Increased bandit activity. Headwoman Arani, while this one understands the good, is needed to help Mistral recover from the storm. Cessation of regular patrols led to increase the bandit activity along the roads. One can hardly step away from one's stall without being accosted by ruffians. If it is not bandits, it's harpies driven from inland by heavy winds. If not harpies, scavengers mistaking our wares for flotsam washed up on the store. Carpusa has contracted with a pair of mercenaries to deal with these dangers, but not all of my kin are able to do so. When can we expect patrols to resume? Patiently waiting your response, Carpusa Merchant. Hey, Devin Arani, some of our arms are damaged in the storm, and a great number of eating rats that set upon our crops. While we have rats in hand, we would inquire as to when we might expect help. None of us have been catch a plantation of skilled architects. While a few of us can make simple repairs, we cannot fix everything without help from Mistral. We will do what we can while you wait your word. Ever your servant, Salat. Dominion broadsheet outdated. Good citizens of Canarthi's Wrist. You no doubt heard the presence of Thalmor representatives in your fair down?
No wine. Stringy meat. My beloved Sylvanar cooling these squabbling children instead of warming our bed. If there's a more tiresome place in all of Tamriel, I haven't found it.
Well, I could think of at least one or two more. But the most tiresome place of all in all of Tamriel, in my opinion, is, well, Cyrodiil at this point in the game. Wardens of the Green. His 80 honorifics. Headwoman
I
Rani.
won't endanger generations of relative peace with the Maormer. Not for some faraway ruler who is freshly installed on her throne.
The Dominion's invasion of Kanathi's Roost will not end well.
Sylvanar.
The Dominion's arrival on Kanathi's Roost has upset the locals. It falls on me to smooth the waters. Please, help yourself to food or drink. I'm happy to speak with you once this matter is settled. Most unexpected. It seems we have a mutual friend. May I ask, what brings you to Mistral?
Well, that mutual friend in question thought you could use some assistance.
Then perhaps you can advise me on a small matter. The Maormer have a treaty with Kanathi's Roost. This is nothing to fear. A treaty is something I can work with. Yet neither Ambassador Ulondil nor Headwoman Harani will produce a copy.
Why not?
Indeed, why not? It would be indecorous to suggest the treaty is anything but actual and sound, yet I fear it won't present itself without a more active line of inquiry. Would you be my voice in this with Ambassador Ulondil and Headwoman Harani?
You want me to hit them up for a copy of the treaty, you say?
Exactly. A chorus of requests may succeed in carrying the tune. Harani in particular seems eager to see this resolved, though I fear the Dominion presence binds her hands. But I'll leave you to it.
Alright, let's go ahead and have a chat. Alrighty.
It's hard to keep track of the new faces since the hurricane, but I don't believe we've met. Welcome to Mistral. May your stay here be full of warm winds and soft sand.
Well, Sylvanar's been putting me to work here. He's trying to locate a copy of the Kanathi's Roost Maormer Treaty. I'm assuming you would have your copy somewhere locked and key?
And I told him. The mere act of doing so would complicate matters with our longtime Maormer allies. They take great offense to the Dominion's claims upon our island.
Hey, I'm just the impartial observer here. Though I do have to ask, what made you decide to link up with the Maormer in the first place?
Look around you. What great armies do you see? Our survival depends on knowing when to fight and when to please. The treaty brought us prosperity for generations. I will not be the one to break it.
So basically, she's not up in the mood to break shit. And let's talk to the balding little scumbag Ulondil here.
We upheld our treaty with the people of Kanathi's Roost for generations. And this is how they repay our kindness? We will not allow High Elf thieves to gain a foothold in our territorial waters.
So I understand the Maormer do hold their claim on Kenobi's wrist.
By all rights, this is our island. Harani's people occupy it with our blessing. If she breaks the treaty, so breaks our truce. We'll take back our island, and the Khajiit will pay the price.
And, quick question. Considering that the, hurricane here happened here, and they're gonna get repaired and on their way, I'd like to see where this treaty would see a copy of this treaty, if you don't mind. Just to make certain that everything has been upheld.
We keep a copy on an island far from here. I see no reason to send for it. I won't allow High Elf wharf rats another chance to take our rightful lands. Why don't you bother Harani for her copy?
I won't endanger...
Any luck securing a copy of the treaty?
They both refused.
Then there's little chance for compromise. I'll call a break in formal talks until everyone calms their nerves. You understand the stakes, yes? It's why I ask you to take a more active role in locating the treaty. I don't do so lightly.
How active are we talking about here?
I can't allow the Dominion's first act on Kanaathi's Roost to be one of conquest. I understand our mutual friend prefers the rum served at a nearby tavern. Perhaps he would have ideas on securing a copy of the treaty.
I'll have a chat with him to see if he's got any ideas. I'm assuming Sylvanar is a job title rather than a real name.
It's a name, a title, and our holy city. Quite an honor to carry around such an important word, and the occasional burden in its confusion of outsiders. Not even the Green Lady calls me by my given name. Edelorn doesn't roll off the tongue, I suppose.
How long have you held the position?
As Sylvanar. Seems like it's been such a short while, but the wrinkles on my face tell me differently. Or did you mean as Dominion Envoy? I've taken on diplomatic tasks for our fledgling alliance since its inception, so not very long at all.
Gotcha. What's your opinion on this of the Aldmeri Dominion so far?
Still without blemish. On behalf of the Bosmer people, it's my goal to keep it that way. If you speak with the Green Lady, don't mistake her manner as distaste for the Dominion. She simply misses our home of Valenwood.
Green Lady.
She sustains me, and I her. Together, we are the aspirations of the Bosmer people given form.
No wine, stringy meat, my beloved Sylvanar cooling these squabbling children instead of warming our bed. If they...
Very cranky person. Let's have a chat with Raz here.
Place your hand upon its heart. Feel the muscle of a true killing machine. Come and see from the distant
You think this one drinks on the job? Good. Then so will everyone else. What is the word, my new friend?
Sylvanar needs to see the treaty. Nobody's willing to cough up a copy.
Ulandil certainly won't. His viper tongue is sharp. But Harani can't, because her copy was stolen. It only takes 3 drinks to loosen the tongue of the Chancery clerk, if you were curious.
Who stole the copy?
A good question. Raz answers it with an interesting bit of trivia. Ulandil posted a guard at his quarters the day of the theft. His subtlety is rivaled only by his pleasant personality. Oh, and it's 5 drinks for embassy staff. 6 puts them out.
Good to know. Are we certain Ulandil's got the stolen treaty?
Someone needs to slip into Marmor Embassy, find a way past the guard, and rifle through Ulandil's private quarters. Oh, and do it without bloodshed that could provoke war with the Marmor. In case he was not clear, Raz is talking about you.
Why me?
The pragmatist in this one says it's because you have no firm connection to the Dominion. The optimist says it's because you have proven yourself more than capable already. When you have the treaty, meet both of us at the bridge.
Gotcha.
Joining the Dominion isn't about what is taken from you, but what we gain from each other. But for prosperity, for security, for unity, these horrible monsters for the Dominion, and prey upon the unwary.
There we go. There we go. You just turn right. Hey, I am trouble personified.
Floors that don't sway.
Ambassador Ulondil is... off limits. You aren't getting through.
Floors that don't sway. So, he's actually doing his job?
Ambassador? That's what I've been wondering. He spices his rum with moon sugar, you know. I'm sure one of the servants brings it to him. If I catch him sleeping at his post again... Ambassador Ulondil isn't...
Another one?
I didn't know this, message for Warden?
Are you what? She wants to meet me. Now, out of my way.
That worked. surprisingly well. Treaty of Canarthy's Roost. Whereas decisions in leadership of the Sovereign Island of Canarthy's Roost recognize the ability of the Malmar Enforcement Squadrons for active destruction in which to engage a peaceful and fiscally advantageous accord. Whereas both parties acknowledge that the creation of terms for a mutually beneficial treaty is desirable and necessary, and that the involvement of outside military or political bodies would be materially detrimental to both the Malmar interests and the trade profitability of Mistral. Under the auspices of the illustrious and wise King Orgnum, voice of the free Malmar people, commander of the 12,001 mighty ships, faithful and bold representative of the might of the Malmar, and under those lesser peoples of Canarthy's Roost, the two parties shall henceforth abide by the treaty terms agreed to and set forth in the articles of this treaty. Article 1. An embassy shall be prominently established in the port city of Mistral to accommodate a Malmar ambassador and its associated retinue. Cost shall be afforded by the people of Canarthy's Roost, who will agree to supply a personal staff of no less than 15 servants, fine woven tapestries depicting generous and wise Malmar people, personalized and embroidered cotton bedding, and stock of local and imported liquors. Article 2. All individuals and organizations wishing to engage in commerce via the port city of Mistral must henceforth be registered and obtain official rights of passage. Registration fees are to be determined by the ambassador on a ship-by-ship basis. Those who refuse such fees will be treated as enemy agents and are subject to confiscation of materials and imprisonment under the auspices of Malmar law. Malmar leadership reserves the right to inspect any vessel in this port and surrounding waters for any reason and to confiscate any goods considered contraband. Article 3. Malmar Enforcement Squadron shall not perpetrate unprovoked acts of aggression toward merchant ships in or around the port city of Mistral, and likewise shall not interfere with approved trade affairs. Any current prisoners of the two signatories shall be released upon signing of the treaty. Said squadron shall act in self-defense and under reasonable suspect of activities of enemy agents. As recognition for Malmar non-interference, 15% of all registry fees and excesses shall be rendered unto the embassy on the 15th of every month. Article 4. Joint holidays shall be established to commemorate this signing on today's date. Such signing shall be afforded at the expense of the people of Mistral to demonstrate peace between the parties and adherence to the treaty. The celebration shall be named Serpent's Glory, and on this day, Malmar dignitaries and selected mermen and others of note shall be invited to the island of Canarthy's Roost for feasting, music, and revelry in the parties' common success and accord. Article 4.1. Attendance of general festivities during Serpent's Glory is permitted to residents of Port City and Mistral, though feast participation shall be limited to Malmar invitees, the mayor of Canarthy's Roost, and no more than 3 guests selected by the mayor and approved by the ambassador. Food stuff shall be prepared by Malmar chefs, music performed by Malmar minstrels, and under no circumstances shall the repugnant dish sugared cuttlefish be served. Article 5. The ambassador and the Canarthy's Roost agree to review the terms, negotiate any necessary addenda, and reaffirm their mutual commitment to lasting peace and profitable peace on a decennial basis. Nick shit. Shit.
Canarthy's Roost and the Dominion. Together, we'll achieve unity.
The spring in your step. Did you know a sense of accomplishment can alter one's stride? You'll learn to notice it in others.
Indeed. Treaty.
The Sylvanar is certainly being watched by the Malmar. You should inform him the treaty is safe. He will know what to do next.
I'll let him know the good news.
The Sylvanar and the Green Lady are being put up in the Armorer's home. This one recommends you knock before entering. Green Lady gets jumpy at silent approach.
You think having treaty will help?
At a quick glance, there are holes in the treaty. When the Sylvanar worries at them, he'll tear a hole in the Malmer's side. The treaty, of course. Not Ambassador Ulandale, though that would be funny.
Good to know. Alright, Sylvanar, we got some good news about the treaty. Alright, Green Lady.
The Sylvanar's inside resting. You have 5 minutes.
I won't even need that, Green Lady. Alright, Sylvanar, we got some good news about the treaty. Well, shit! Let's go ahead and clean up this shit here because we are obviously not the March of Dimes. This can't be good. Angel surrounds the Sylvanar's corpse, body warm to the touch. ESO sulfur permeates the room. No, this isn't good.
Time for you to leave. No! No!
Oh. Let's talk.
Found him like this? What did you see? Answer me!
He was dead in arrival.
Then you know nothing. 1,000 curses on this wretched island. They've taken my beloved.
Who would want to see him dead?
None who'll survive the day. I am the unerring bolt. Once loosed, I cannot stop till I pierce my quarry's eye. Her eye knows her own thing. If she won't tell you who she is, I'll shorten her tail until she does. Now go! Go!
Uh-huh. Time to head to the Chancery, and fast. Out of the way. Or honey.
Not again. Please. I understand what the Sylvanar desires, but I already told you. We cannot provide him with our copy of the treaty.
Okay, we're now past this, Harani. The Sylvanar's dead. As in, murdered.
Dead? But he was just here. What happened?
Green Lady suspects foul play.
How awful. Who would harm such a peaceful creature?
Yes. Who indeed, Harani?
My guards saw nothing. We doubled the watch to ensure safety. I cannot abide the Sylvanar's murder in my town. I'll shut down the port if I have to. None sets sail until his killer is brought to justice.
Any assistance I can provide.
Of course. I hereby declare you a deputy of the Mistral Guard. No door shall be barred to you.
Where should I begin?
On my desk, you will find the most recent reports from the Mistral Guard. You are welcome to review them for any inconsistencies that could lead...
The Sylvan are murdered? These treacherous Khajiit have plotted with the Maormer to slay our noble envoy.
How dare you! The Sylvanar was our guest. You go too far, Vice-Reeve.
Outrageous! More Dominion treachery. I will conduct my own investigation.
No sea rat will show me up. I'll get to the bottom of this myself.
The Dominion's invasion of Kanathe's Roost will not end well.
What makes you think someone from the Dominion would kill their own diplomat?
High Elves are known to cut off their ears to spite their face. Who would be a better example of such hubris than Vice-Reeve Peladil, puffed up lackey to Prince Naaman himself?
This is an outrage. I demand Ulandil be taken into custody.
Gotcha, I gotcha. Problem is, I don't have a charge.
Because this slimy Maormer had a hand in the Sylvanar's murder. We should march on their embassy and put it to the torch this very moment. Oh, never mind. It's like I'm speaking to a ship's mast. Do continue your investigation, would you?
I'll continue to do so as long as you agree to withhold any embassy torchings until after we complete it. After that, do whatever you wish. Let's read up the Harani report. Incident 1. Apothecary acting suspicious. When looked me at the eye, probably sold ointment for the pox to my cousin again. Did not pursue. Well, Terraria heard strange noises in the warehouse next to the armor shop. Investigated, found not the sign of anything missing. Did not pursue. Incident 3. The Maormer captain threw the beggar off Serpent's Kiss. Said she caught him poking around below decks her ship. Her rules did not pursue. Alright, so... we'll head to the warehouse first, as it's the closest. Hiding spot.
Perfect. As good a place as any. If that clerk has any sense, he'll find it.
Unwelcome visitors. Take! We assume the first anchored chain is cut. Apply pressure to Mother Tiger to denounce the unwelcome visitors. We observe unwelcome visitors recovering from the storm. Cut the second anchor chain immediately. Watchful Serpent remains offshore. At the signal, we shall prepare the tempest. Sylvanar and somebody's about to take a hit on the Green Lady. Their mistake.
What do you want?
Chat with a,
So much to do, so little time.
Ledger of the Apothecary. Mandrake Roots 2, paid in full. Daedra Heart 1, new customer, paid in full. Daedra Blood 10 Dreams, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. Sulfur 5 Cakes, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. Darrell, no order, customer, suspicious, report to guards, ? Salt rice pollen 15 grains, paid in full. Flour salts 8 grains, ordered for Terraria, pay on delivery. Daedra Blood 10 drams, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused. Chicken Feathers 5, paid in full. Daedra Blood 10 drams, new customer, ordered but paid in full, name refused.
little time for talk.
I have a chat here.
Get off my ship before I throw you off!
I have reason you need to get into your hold for an inspection.
And I need a new rigging and a serving wench. Too bad for us both. Now get off my deck before I throw you off.
Mm-hmm. Really now? Maybe this very nice pile of gold will change your mind.
Oh, that's a serving wench. 3 minutes. If my sailors see your hands where they shouldn't be, I'll keel-haul you myself.
Alrighty then.
What's your step, Groundwalker? Another one?
Do-do-do-do-do-do.
Aren't you afraid?
Coward.
You weren't there. You would have fled too if you'd seen what they asked us to do. Both of you calm
Killing
down.
the Sylvanar was foolish. The Green Lady and the Sylvanar shared a life bond. She has little time to avenge him before she too will die, and the Green Lady is a most dangerous creature. But then, you have that spring in your stride again. What have you learned?
Nothing that leads to nothing that leads to Sylvanar's killer, but here.
The Maumar planned something, but what? Wait. The apothecary sold Daedra blood in these specific amounts? That would explain the strange liquid upon the... Oh no. Bright moons, no.
What's wrong?
This is a sample of the vile cloud from around the Sylvanar's body. Bring it to the Green Lady. Tell her it killed her beloved. As for the rest, Harani will see what you found.
Alright then.
The killer will share the pain my beloved's death has wrought. Hand down the throat, a kiss for my wrist. Hand on the lungs, a kiss for my arms. Grasp, tear, yank, and one last kiss for the killer's own heart. Now, what have you found?
The poison that killed him. Here.
No poison in all of Tamriel could harm my beloved. But this scent was on his body. Why is it out here as well? I can see it, leading away into the heart of this wretched city.
I didn't notice the scent.
You're blind to it. Easily remedied. Follow if you can.
As part of the Dominion, you will gain security.
My brother worked the shipyards at Tava's Blessing. Thanks to you, he can soon return.
Get what you need. I'll get what I need in a moment.
assassin.
My tracks. Couldn't have found me.
Who killed the Sylvanar?
I followed his orders. Daedric poison for the wood elf and his mate. I followed his orders.
Whose?
Ulandil. He said they could stop the Tempest. Had to be removed. I've heard enough. His orders. Had to follow his orders.
There. You did what you had to. As did I.
Yes. Some water was there to rush them back down.
Now we confront Ulandil.
Your friend Razumdar showed me what you found, but the treaty binds me. Unless the ambassador himself was involved, I am powerless.
This diplomatic mission is a farce. The Dominion should have taken Canarthy's Roost by force and sorted the rest out later.
Ah, the errant deputy. I was just informing Headwoman Harani of her apothecary's connections to the High Elves of Somerset Isle. Once the torture begins, we'll learn why the Dominion killed their own diplomat.
That's funny, because we were able to track down the assassin. And they said before their untimely demise that you ordered the Sylvanar's death.
My what? You mean the apothecary? I assure you, he was never in my employ.
Your assassin bought Daedric blood from the apothecary and used it to kill the Sylvanar.
Oh, well done. It doesn't matter now. The Green Lummox and her idiot husband lie dead. There's nothing you can do to stop us.
Oh, poor Ulandil. When will you ever learn? You come at the king, queen, or Sylvanar or Green Lady, you best not miss. The Green Lady still lives.
You're lying. She must be dead, or else she'd have come for me. She's coming for me, isn't she? I'm a duly appointed ambassador of the Maormer people. The grounds of the embassy are sacrosanct, according to our treaty.
Yeah, good luck assuming that'll stop her.
The Tempest is coming. You cannot stop it.
Sea rat coward! I warned them. Warn them!
Have his scent, and soon his heart. Stop! All of you! This madness ends now.
Warned them. Warned them. But why would I know anything about Maormer treachery? Maybe now they'll listen to reason. It only takes a murder, right?
Harani.
This is madness. There has been enough death in this city.
It's clear the Maormer betrayed Canarthy's Roost.
This does not excuse mindless slaughter. We are better than our enemies. You must apprehend him. Don't let the Green Lady cut him down like an animal. We must learn what the Maormer plan for Canarthy's Roost.
I'll go after
I'll
him.
do what's best for my people. Now I must apologize to Vicereeve Peladil. Whatever the Dominion needs.
So let's go ahead and grab ourselves. Repair. And then... TV! Yeah. Let's pop into the embassy and have a little discussion with him involving the points of our swords.
Mercy. Please. Mercy. Save me from this madwoman.
You surrender.
By all the gods, I do.
I'm not making promises.
Move, unless you don't mind the spatter.
Alright, well, what do you plan to do to him?
I'll keep him alive for a time. He won't starve. His limbs have so much flesh to sustain him. Go tell Harani the Marama is dead. Leave me to my work.
This isn't justice, it's revenge.
Exactly. And I'll have the blood that's due. What does this creature's life matter to you anyway?
Fair point, it doesn't. Kill him if you must.
Go. This is a private matter.
No! God's mercy! Stay back!
The gods can't hear you. Scream louder! That's it. Again!
Alrighty then! Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-bop! Bing!
Where is former Ambassador Ulandil?
Yeah... I decided the Green Lady was a better mercy.
Another honored enemy we must send to the Temple of the Morning Springs. Too many today. No matter. Before he fled to the embassy, Ulandil mentioned something about a tempest. Did he say anything about this before he died?
Sadly, no. And I don't think he's going to be in the mood to answer any questions.
I fear we'll learn soon enough. What a nightmare. I hope all dealings with our Dominion allies won't end this way.
So, it's official?
I signed a new treaty with Vicereeve Peladil moments ago.
Hey, Slowpaws.
Alright, we'll go ahead and do, What are those? They are it.
You, yes, you,
Mhm.
the Malmer attacked us.
Mistral is now under attack! Do. That's IK.
In any case, I am glad it's over.
And we're back, folks!
With those salty ruffians about.
Sorry about that brief bit of instability. Hopefully everything should be pretty well up to date. There we go. Here we go.
No time to lose.
Snakes, giant
There's Malma.
All right.
We can't let Eldun.
What are you doing here? You feel that? I'll open the gate if you think you'll have need for a wizard. Or you could bring a Dominion Marine. Up to you. Don't take too long. The sooner we hit the...
Gathwin.
At the Temple of the... You've already proved it, then let's go.
Let's head with Gathwin. Little us.
Squad got set.
All right.
Who wrote these?
Best items. Eelsil's notes. Read that note.
I suggest we search for survivors.
Didn't get that, Nistel is dead. Eelsil's notes, page 2. Mazar.
Ringing head is bad, but Sivan, our
All right. Wind tunnel. Secret tunnel. Secret tunnel. Talk to ESO.
If I never see Eelstill again, it'll be too soon.
ESO.
These totems seem to harness. Indeed, you click completely. But no, I can't.
Alright. We'll need to drain another 5 more.
I can't stand that man.
This is Eelstill, speaking directly to your mind. Find my Psijic projection near the tunnel exit. I know how to stop the Marma. I know what
All right.
the creature.
Let's go ahead and give a wonderful little thing here.
The books don't do it justice.
Let's escape!
Children of the sea, your bonds cannot hold the tempest.
Follow me.
Talk to Raz here.
My friend, to escape death so triumphantly is constant thrill, yes?
Indeed.
Not so thrilling for the Maumar, of course.
I guess not.
The Maumar are
I find
fled
it.
or dead thanks to your efforts. Kenarthi's roost is safe and voluntarily a part of the Aldmeri Dominion. If Raz had known you would do so well, he would have scrounged you a nicer reward. Apologies. The Mistral Armory is not what it once was.
Understandable, so what's
The
this?
Maumar are like drunken uncle. Chase them off, and they always come back. Next time, Kenarthi will be waiting for them. Problem is, there are places that will not be so prepared.
Such as?
If the Vipers are here in numbers strong enough to assault Kenarthi, all of the southern seas are in danger. The Queen is in Oridon right now, beginning a royal visit. Raz would ask you to head to Volkelgard and report to Watch Captain Astanya.
I'll do it.
Astanya can pass word to Her Majesty. Perhaps you can catch a ride on the Prowler. Raz her Jimila plans to set sail. He suspects she may owe you a favor.
Let me ask a few questions before I go.
Of course. After all you have done for us here, it would be rude of Raz to say no.
Well, what can I expect in Oridon?
Very tall elves and very pretty shores. Oridon is the most worldly part of the Somerset Isles, and still many of the High Elves consider it a sanctuary away from the rest of the world. This one thinks they are kidding themselves.
And what do you do, Raz?
This one is a simple Khajiit, like he said when we first met. He resolves issues as they come up. He acts in the best interest of the Dominion and the Queen.
Think we'll meet up again?
Oh, Raz would not be surprised. You have already proven yourself a competent sword.
Who's the Watch Captain?
The lovely Watch Captain of the Volkelgard Watch. Raz has shared more than one drink with the Captain, and more than one fight. She's getting a bit grouchy now that she's tied to one port, but she should set you aright.
I gotcha. Let's have a chat with, Dr. Captain Jimla here.
The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and we're happy to ferry you there. When your chest's full of gold, owning a sound ship after a hurricane can be quite lucrative, even when the only cargo is Dominion luminaries seeking passage. Don't worry, I won't charge you.
Is she ready?
The Prowler is fully restored and ready for heavy seas. The Prowler is headed to Oridon, and
Let's
the Prowler is headed.
Let's head to the skiff. And so, we are past the Tempest Unleashed and heading to Oridon. Watch Captain Astanya.
Fair day. I'm Astanya, Watch Captain. With the Queen in town, we have extra security precautions to see to. Where are you traveling from?
Narthi's Roost, sent by Razumdar. Apparently the island got attacked by Maurimer.
Old Raz sent you, eh? That could complicate things. Thank you for telling me. The Queen's enemies are all around her. Her protectors must be vigilant at all times, and this information will be critical in their calculations. I'll make sure news of the Marmor is passed on to the appropriate parties. Don't you worry about that. Now, what's your name? I'll need it for the official register.
Bounces without rhythm.
I'll just write that down. By order of the 1st Oridon Marines, your presence in Valkelgard has been registered. Do your best to stay out of trouble and out of the way. Fare you well.
Well, you do seem a bit busy. Looking for any, assistance or jobs done here?
Help? No, I don't think so. Actually, my guardsmen are all tied up right now. If you're up to it, perhaps you could look into some things for me.
I am at your service.
Good. I want you to speak with 2 members of the Queen's Court, Advisor Norian and Steward Aminway. They await assistance from the guard, hands I can't spare just now. Who do you want to speak to first?
I'll have a talk with the advisor.
I see you prioritize well. You'll find him at a warehouse west of here. Be sure to tell him that I sent you. Once you've finished with both of them, report back to me on the town's upper level.
I will.
Well, what are you waiting for?
Well, I wasn't just said the 2 of you were all friends.
He's got an active imagination, that one. We know each other, sure. Drew blades together a few times. But I'm not sure I'd call him a friend. Not since he signed up with the Queen.
Signed up with the Queen?
He didn't tell you? Of course he didn't. He's the biggest liar I know. Razumdar works directly for the Queen herself. Some kind of hush-hush cloak and dagger outfit. Thieves and liars, the lot of them.
Well, can you tell me a bit more about Her Majesty?
You hit your head recently? The Queen leads the Old Mary Dominion. Off gallivanting across Tamriel? Who knows? Who cares? Probably talking up the unity of the Dominion. Queen Iren's personal guard. They're led by Battlereeve Urselmo, one of the most decorated warriors in the Dominion.
Not a Marine?
No. I'm captain of the city guards here.
Alright. We'll head southwest and have a chat with Norian.
Hold, adventurer! You're the one I seek.
Nope.
I'm busy here. Away with you.
Well, apparently, I'm sent here by Watch Captain Estania, so...
In that case, you'll do nicely. My servant followed a burglar to this warehouse. The ignorant knave stole a set of marine deployment plans for the Queen's upcoming speech.
Really? Why would a burglar steal those?
Well, I'm sure I wouldn't know. I'm no burglar. In any case, we can't let those plans escape. They could be used to bypass the Queen's security, and we wouldn't want that.
Of course. I'll check it out.
Please, I did just as you asked. Yes. Yes, you did.
Well, did you find the plans?
Well, I found them, but the burglar unfortunately snuffed it.
Oh, a pity. Keep the plans. You can give them to the captain next time you see her. In the meantime, I must attend to the Queen.
You're not concerned about the dead burglar?
Some kind of criminal feud, I'm sure. Now then, if you have some other task, you should be about it.
Okay, point me in the direction of Stewart and Minway.
Do I look like a steward's assistant? Do you take me for a commoner? No. But yes, I happen to know where she is. East Warehouse, just north of the docks. You can go now.
Thanks, I guess. Rick.
I'm sorry, I can't help you right now. I'm very busy and there's a lot to do.
Watch Captain Estrania sent me.
Oh,
All right, then. What was it? Right, the supplies. 2 of my cooks took deathly ill right in the middle of preparing the Queen's feast. I suspect sabotage. I want to be sure all of our food supplies are safe.
Alright, well, I see this got you a bit out of sorts. What do you want me to do?
I'm not upset. Not at all. I'll examine the supplies in here. You go to the warehouse next door, make sure everything is fresh, and there's nothing out of place.
Alright. Alright. Evidence of poison time. Great search. Cheeses from Grotwer. It's hard to tell with plasma cheese, but you don't think anything here. Painted. Cargo bale. Silks and other rich fabrics from Sunhold. Barrel. Nothing but apples, looking fresh. Light summer wine, smells delicious. Right here. Spices from elsewhere, nothing seen amiss. Definitely not any of those. Search the crate. Poisoned meat. Search the barrels. Bread from Alinor. Cargo bale, high quality cloudrest linen.
Hold it right there.
Steward?
Did you find anything?
Found some salted meat. I'm definitely certain it's been poisoned.
Thank the stars! You found the problem. Hold on to that. The captain will want to see it.
One other thing. While I'm ready to present this to you, I got attacked by a man wearing some sort of uniform.
A uniform? Must have been a cut purse. They're always hanging around the docks waiting to steal away with some cargo. Be careful around here.
Alright, I'll have a chat with the captain now. Let him know that I'm caught up. Hey there, Watch Captain.
Tell me what you found.
Found this set of...
Good. Look, I hate to rush you, but I have another task for you. One of my men, Heldil, has cornered a thug nearby. We need to talk to this lowborn scum.
What's the crime?
We've no time for this. He's involved in a plot against the Queen, that's all I can say. We need someone like you to get to him. He refuses to speak with a member of the guard.
What of the evidence I found?
Just hold it for the moment. Heldil is just up the stairs here, house on the right. Get going. Remember, the Queen's service.
Yes, Queen, etc. I saw a little silhouette of a man. Heldil.
Kindly step. Help from.
What do you
I
want me
need
to do?
him alive. Just
got it.
Get back! One step closer, and I'll cut my throat. Why should I
You guys
trust
want
you?
to talk? You really want to die? I'm your only
Fine.
choice.
Fine.
Coming in.
Oh no, God, they're coming. I know you were just
Heritance.
failed heritance.
Any evidence?
Only what I...
Good work, citizens.
Traitors. Scum.
Shut your mouth. You're under arrest.
I live only to serve the Queen.
Sure you do. Baritale?
With pleasure.
Heldil, what are you gonna do?
Don't worry. He'll receive a fair trial. Good call.
So shall report
This
in.
man is taken to a cell. I have to
All
admit I'm
right.
impressed. Cool. She sent word. She's moved to protect the Queen.
Now let's take a good look here. This isn't gonna... Okay, let's go ahead and make our way over to watch Captain Astania.
Hold! I must speak with you.
Uh-huh.
Ah, my errand runner. So good to see you again.
Yes, I wanted to ask you, but...
Stop right there. On my authority as captain, you're under arrest. Under suspicion of conspiracy to regicide.
What you talking about, bitch?
What's that in your pack? Deployment plans for the Marines at the temple. And do I smell the taint of poison on the air? These are the tools of an assassin. It's no use arguing, scum. Not another word out of you.
You bitch! Well, hurry up here. Phasian's dead with me, unfortunately.
Raz must admit, even he did not think we'd be seeing each other again so soon. How are you, my friend?
Hey, better days! What are you doing here, Raz?
He's here to help, as always. You may have noticed your new friend Phasian lies dead on the ground behind you. Raz knew Phasian well, as he thought he did Astanya.
What happened?
The captain happened. Phasian and Raz worked together as agents of the Queen. Phasian was not willing to give up secrets, and so now Phasian is dead.
You're gonna let me out of here.
But on the island, Raz must ask your aid. You must warn the Queen and her battle reeve. The captain will attempt to murder the Queen at the temple.
What do we need to do?
You must get past the captain's men. Seek out another of Our Lady's agents.
Alright, so let's get out of here.
Out of here. This one, you have... Is there anything... Yes, as did Phasian. He told you true. We are the eyes of the Queen. We are few, and we stick to the shadows. The battle reeve is fiercely loyal. He believes his Marines are immune to manipulation, like newly forged steel blades. But Razumdar knows better than most how quickly stains can set in.
Anything else?
I don't think we need the Dominion to survive. Yes, as did... Do you go around admitting your dark secrets to strangers?
There we go. What I'll have to do in here. Up into the guard tower and... Sadly, the direct route doesn't work.
Eshabai has... Aye, a wise purchase.
Alright. Yeah, we're gonna need to do the following here. Back to the battle reef.
Explain yourself. What are you doing here?
Keep your voice down, Valerie. It's sent by Razumdar.
Razumdar. Yes, I know the name. You haven't answered my question, though.
Here's a plot to kill the queen.
We've taken every precaution. The whole area is locked down. Watch Captain Estonia assured me.
The watch captain's the one behind the plot. She plans to make her hit on the queen in the temple. We need to make certain she misses.
The guard, Captain? Absurd.
A moment, Aselmo. I would hear what this one has to say.
Queen Irene, I fear for your safety. Please disregard what was said.
Razumdar was mentioned. He acts on my behalf. If you won't investigate, I will.
Apologies, my queen. As you will. You are a capable woman. But you must be wary. You, come with me. We'll investigate the temple together.
Yep.
Mara, be merciful. What's happened here?
I'm sorry. I was wrong. I tried to stop them. Watch out. On the balcony. It's Estanya. It's a trap.
Selmo. I see you've met my latest toy.
Stanya. Traitor. Come down here and face me.
Our queen has betrayed us. I wanted her head. I'll settle for yours. Kill them.
So be it, Estanya.
It's not over yet, Battle Reeve. The Dominion won't last. The Veiled Heritance will see to that.
The Dominion will last long after your corpse cools. Now come down here and face your death.
Incompetence. I'll have to take care of you myself.
We need to report back to the Queen. Let's get out of here.
Before we head off to the... I'm going to head to the manor house. There is a reason for this. It is called... We have... Shard Garab.
You've saved the Queen. 13. What else can I say? Well done! Very well. Why, I have the pleasure of being the High Kenlord of Firsthold. The name's Willis, the 13th. My family has ruled the northern tip of Oradon almost as long as Altmer have lived on the island.
Good to know. Prince Neiman.
I suppose congratulations are in order?
Who are you?
I'm Prince Naaman, Iren's brother, husband to Kinley.
What do you think of the Queen's goals here?
I'm relieved she's finally come to her senses. A woman of royal blood, off doing who knows what in the wilds? Ridiculous.
Very impressive. Very impressive indeed. Now that I know your face, I'll be sure to watch for future acts of selfless bravery.
And who are you, my lady?
You have the pleasure of speaking with High Kinlady Estri of Eranom, scion of royal Aldmeri blood, and ruler of Skywatch. I am lucky enough to be married to Prince Naaman, Queen Iren's brother.
Okay, so... cousin wives. Okay, so you're a cousin wife, got it. Called her... Yes, I just fucking compared her to a fucking... to a freaking, reality TV show. And I regret nothing about it. Talk to Queen Iris.
Well, what did my protectors find?
Well, the plot was real. We murked Estanya and her assassins.
Estanya, I can't believe it. No doubt Aselmo will triple his watch.
At least.
She truly was an agent of the Veiled Heritance.
And, he was definitely nuts, claiming that you betrayed us.
Betrayal. She turns against her people after years of service, and she spoke of my betrayal? She obviously could not be trusted. But you have proven your worth.
What you mean?
The Marines are blunt instruments. A queen must have a lighter touch. You've met Razandar, the Queen. Would you join him? Become an elite agent for the good of the Dominion?
I'll accept.
Excellent. By what power I hold, I name you an agent in my employ. You are now an Eye of the Queen, bonded to my service. Oriel keep you safe, and Zoxis guard your words.
Oh, gotta pull something up here. Old Killer's Gauntlets. I got fucking crap up the wazoo. No, we're not getting rid of that. Well, we'll get rid of the stamina.
Well, what's your answer? Excellent. Now to look to I'm...
All right.
Make your way to town. As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you at this point.
Well, I'd ask, is this your first attempt on your life?
I wish I could say yes. Estania got closer than anyone else has. Subverting a watch captain. I can't believe they'd be so bold.
Wow, that is pretty close. Why are you telling me something little about yourself?
Oh, thank Oriel. Someone who's not too blinded by my crown to ask a real question. Apologies. Of course I'd be happy to chat. What would you like to know?
What did you do before you were crowned?
Have you heard some of the rumors? My exploits have been greatly exaggerated, I can assure you. Except the story about the bear. That one's true.
And you gained the crown.
My father, King Hidalith of Alinor, passed on to Aetherius. He was a good man, as is my brother, Naemon. As you wish. I'm not sure I know much more than you. An end to the Dominion. They want me to step down, to appoint their own regent, for everyone not of high elven descent to leave the Somerset Isles. The list goes on and on.
Why are they so
They're
against?
racists. High elven supremacists with no understanding of the real world. Short-sighted misanthropes with delusions of grandeur. Bastard throwbacks that should crawl back beneath their rock.
Well, far be it for me to, allow someone to, come woke. And I'm more than... And I say that with all due respect, Queen. Tell me a little bit more about yourself.
Oh, thank Oriel.
What prompted you to found it?
The are too few. Together with the Wood Elves and Khajiit, we have the iron will, the strength of arms, and the depth of character to solve the problems facing Tamriel.
Do you think it's possible to save the world here?
I spent years traveling the face of Nirn. The alliance we've forged is the strongest in the world. I spent months working with the Main and the Tree Thanes to create this dominion of ours. I'm very proud of it.
Is that how you met Razandar?
No. Raz and I met while I was traveling many years ago. We met in Wayrest. Or was it Whiterun? Something with a W. The story's a long one and involves a drunken schoolmarm and a purple velvet dress.
I'm gonna need to get details on that one day.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh? You don't look that special.
I'll need to make a quick run over to them. There we go. To the Outlaws' Refuge, because I still gotta fence some shit.
No, I understand. If you change your mind.
fence.
Damn the war. Good for business, bad for everything else.
Oh. Go ahead and launder the lockpick. Launder the treasure.
You, over here. Veiled Heritance. Be warned, it has come to our attention that a group of political activists known as the Veiled Heritance have engaged in thievery and fencing of stolen goods in this area. While the Shadow Artisans normally welcome kindred spirits, this group's recent anti-Dominion activities have not gone unnoticed by Queen Iran's agents. We suspect that drawing the attention of the eyes of the Queen upon our operations would be foolish and unnecessarily risky. We therefore request all associates refrain from any and all dealings with this group. Their business is not welcome, and the presence of their operatives or anyone associating with the same will not be tolerated. Thank you for understanding the management. We'll call back up to V-Guard. Nice! We're gonna go ahead and strip off the marine disguise. We'll be saving those here, but we will be doing these.
You're here to work metal, yeah?
There we go. Repair up. And there we go.
So, you're the one that saved the Queen, eh? You don't look that special.
Well, here we go. Yep, there we go.
Stop pawing at me and listen. You have to send someone before it's too late.
And I do think that it is time to take a bit of a break here in just a moment. We'll go ahead and head on over to Hansel here in a moment. There we go. Great. We're gonna explore Chapter 2. Go ahead and Tanzaville, that's right. Now we meet up with the party. As we all know, we do love a party.
This is an unmitigated disaster. What is the Queen thinking?
Obviously, she's got you pissed. Be happy. Tutorial.
Don't hold rudeness against the royals. It's like the scorpion, you know? It's in their nature.
Yeah. Still basically makes me want to take a shoe to them and squish them. Hello?
Such a waste of the prince's time. That such a great man should be made to follow along after I ran, like a tamed hound. Naaman is no hound. He is a wolf.
Yeah, Peladil, or... Yeah, Pelly. Mind if I call you Pelly? Outstanding. You see, Pelly? Naaman is punk bitch, if I decide he is. Speaking of Naaman... Hello.
You look familiar. Have we met before?
Yeah, the Queen asked me to meet up with her here. I think we're present. Y'all look alike.
Ah, Volkelgard, of course. Welcome to Tanzelville. Perhaps you will get through to Her Majesty where we could not.
Well, that will depend on what we see when we get there.
Queen's favorite. I'm glad you're here. We came to Tanzelville to honor the spirits of our ancestors, and now they seem bloody well determined to kill us all.
Well, it stands to ask the question, why?
An excellent question, for which I have no answer. My dear sister, your queen, brought us here to perform a ceremonial ritual. It's a bit of political theater, really. Gain the blessings of the dead and all that rubbish.
Do you think the Queen's in any danger?
If danger doesn't find her, she'll seek it out and invite it home to dinner. She's in the ruins just ahead, conspiring with the battle reeve. They're determined to complete the ceremony. Do be a loyal subject and see that she survives, won't you?
I will do so on a best effort basis, but can I make any guarantees?
I swear, it's like being home for a New Life festival. The family's been drinking since noon, and everyone wants you dead.
Naaman, that's just Florida Thanksgiving. But, what's with all the flunkies?
Oh, you know how it is. In the waters off the island, there are great sea beasts. Smaller creatures cling to their sides, eating the scraps they leave behind. It's just the same with nobility on land.
And, what's the Queen got to do with the rituals?
Tradition. Whenever a new monarch takes the throne, there are endless rituals and ceremonies. I myself was more than halfway through the 88 days of liturgical chanting required to take the throne. Then my dear sister returned.
So you were going to take the throne before Queen Irene came back?
Oh, yes. When our father, King Hidalith, may he reign in glory, passed away, she was slated to begin the ceremonies. But then she left, just poof, gone, before she entered the Sapiarch's labyrinth.
Is that another ceremonial duty?
Just so. And so it fell to me to spend the requisite 3,555 days studying Altmeri custom and ceremoniarchy. But I digress.
Okay, so yeah. Would have been good. Let's go ahead and have a chat with Estri and...
You're the Queen's new favorite, yes? I recall you from the Vulcal Guard. Good that you're here, I suppose. She'll need the help.
What you mean?
Oh, nothing. It's just hard to see how she'll ever gain the trust of the commonry now.
Because you think the spirits are angry.
Yes. Some will say that the dead know something we do not.
We'll see about that. Pelly!
A waste of the prince's time. That such a great man should be made to follow along after I ran. Like a...
Yeah, I already heard that shit before. We're done. this point, it is... There we go. So... might as well let y'all know that it is time to wrap things... oh, wrong thing. That it is time to wrap things up, but I will be seeing you all again later on tonight as we do more Elder Scrolls Online for you. And I'm so sorry that this thing does not like to show up here, but adjust accordingly. And there we go. But yeah, folks. Do take care of yourselves out there, and remember, peace out, and I'll see you when I see you. And now let's go ahead and head on over to Twitch. There we go. Who do we have here this fine afternoon? Yeah. Panica's starting out with Stardew Valley. Last Minute Continue crew are busy circling the end today at DVD. Right as if he is sleeping on the other side of the world. Our wonderful friend from the land of the Geneva Suggestions, Just Some Andy, is doing some Lethal Company. Siren's doing FF14 online. We got a couple others as well. Ronin's doing Ark. Nephis is doing New World. Decisions. And yes, we are. So let's go ahead and we haven't dropped in on him in a while, so we're gonna go ahead and surprise Just Some Andy here. And it looks like he is up on camera today. Can we rate him? The 64th, that's another question. Si, senor. Remember, your discretion is advised. Until next time, folks. Peace.